We haven't talked about is your current marriage, in your current situation, and I think it would be unfair to you to not address that in this space where we're being really open and honest.
Jeezy was recently interviewed by actress Nia Long, where he briefly discussed his marriage situation.
You have made a conscious decision to move forward and to choose yourself.
Right.
Right?
Nothing wrong
But
with that.
what we haven't talked about is your current marriage, in your current situation. And I think it would be unfair to you to not address that in this space where we're being really open and honest. And it doesn't have to be the details of anything.
Right.
But if you've done all of this work and you've given yourself that grace, and you've given yourself that space to grow, and you've given yourself permission to love self, right? Then what happens when a man gets to the point where they're just like, okay, I'm filing for divorce?
He's frustrated. Shout out to Al Grease. Listen, when a man gets so fed up with his wife that he has to file for a divorce, it means he gave up. Maybe she wasn't cooperative enough. Maybe she wasn't putting in enough effort to be the best wife she could be.
Integrity intact. I could never say anything that would not honor somebody.
Absolutely.
But I can tell you that this has not been a easy journey.
Hell no.
I can tell you that I'm saddened. I can tell you that I'm disappointed.
And that's deep. He's a man and he's disappointed at his counterpart because of her
hot temper.
He's like, damn, you're like that?
I can tell you that I'm uneasy, right? But again, like, God has put me in a different path.
The path to serenity, the path to stability, having a peace of mind. That's very important.
As someone who's been through all the things that I've been through.
It's kind of something you can't explain.
Yeah, you can't. The real thing is like, I don't like to fail in anything.
Me either.
I
don't want to lose. I don't want to fail.
I don't want to fail. Especially when I know what
you've poured in.
Right. And
exactly. Who wants to fail? Nobody.
As I sit across from you, like, I can only be responsible for myself.
Right.
True.
And I can only do what I can do.
Meaning, he put in the work that he had to do to make his situation better. He says he wakes up early, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, does his meditations for 45 minutes to an hour, working on himself. That's discipline. Let's carry on.
Right. And I can't expect someone else to do what I'm doing.
But did you?
Right. Just because he's doing that, he can't expect that his counterpart is doing the same thing. But if she cared enough, meaning she could follow, you know what? She didn't follow his lead, because if she did, she would be doing the same thing he was doing. Bottom line.
You go to therapy with her.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Right.
And she mentions that.
I would spew some of my old habits, and he was like, like, who? That's not flying here. And also, it would trigger him to come back at me with things where I was like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Wait. She said, who the fuck do you think you are to Jeezy? Now, does that sound like she respects him? Because to me, that sounds like disrespect, right?
But I was triggering him. So through work, we learned that we both have certain habits that to the everyday person, from Friends, family, fans, they'll never see it. But to the person who loves us deep enough, you can press that button and boom, the dragon comes out.
And that's the problem. Boom, the dragon comes out. And maybe Jeezy got tired of Jeannie's dragon coming out. He got tired of it. It's like, look, no more. I'm finished. It's a wrap. Maybe she's not feminine. Because why else would Jeezy file for divorce?
So you actually addressed it, tried to work through it, tried to do the work. It just was like not happening.
Nope.
Well, then you tried. I don't know about for you, but for me,
He didn't try. He did it. There's a difference between trying to go to the grocery store and actually going to the grocery store. Trying doesn't mean shit. No, he didn't try. He did. His counterpart tried. Hence, this is why they're in the predicament that they're in. Mind you, he said earlier he was disappointed. That's where that comes from. Right? Right. You know, it's good that she's working on herself, but maybe that just wasn't good enough. Maybe it just wasn't good enough. And I'm not saying that Jeezy is an angel, but I'm just saying that maybe he was just like, nah, forget this. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments section below, and I'll see you guys next time.